My 1-pound combat robot Cheesecake did very well at its previous tournament, so I decided to keep it the same for the next tournament, Labor Day Disarray, hosted by Create It Labs in Washington, New Jersey. My first fight was against Toothache, an absolute tank of a robot with AR-500 forks to counter my AR-500 spinner.
Cheesecake is your spinner. Yeah, cheesecake. Toothache is your wet. What's the short one? Toothache. Toothache's sharp. Don't stop it.
Sorry.
I get the feeling halfway through. Good job! Let's go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And then we got. Come on, do it, Buffalo. It's at full speed. Push him into the wall. Cheesecake, you have controlled movement. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knockout.
As you can see, my drive and my weapon both died. Not sure why, maybe I forgot to swap out those motors after my last tournament, but I guess it's fitting that Cheesecake loses to Toothache. In any case, this booted me into the losers bracket where I was slated to fight the other Wedgebot from Tam Robotics, RoboMouse. Unfortunately, the official recording of the event has no sound beyond this point, so instead I have background music courtesy of Kevin MacLeod at Incompetech.com. Knockout. This fight went much better than the last one. I was able to bite into his TPU wedge, nearly ripping it off, and breaking his drive. My next fight was against another Wedgebot, Lowbot. The tournament bracket has not been kind to me so far. Let's see how this goes. Knockout. Finally, I achieved my goal of ripping off one of these stubborn wedges. As you can see here, ripping off his wedge exposed his battery, which meant the end of the fight. This was a very tough robot, but at least he had a relatively soft aluminum wedge that I could bite into. My next fight was against Foo for Aught, an absolutely massive overhead spinner. I wasn't sure how well my armor would hold up, but I knew that my spin-up time would be faster than his, so my plan was to get in his face before he could spin up to full speed. Knockout. Okay, that actually went way better than I expected. Foo for Aught hits hard, but his TPU frame was not enough to protect his drive motors from my low-angled spinner. My next fight was against Dulce de Lucha, another wedge bot, and in fact the only one in the tournament that I hadn't already fought. Let's see how this goes. Time up. Both robots were still driving at the end, and the judge's decision went to Dulce de Lucha. Makes sense, having your weapon fly off is definitely worse than losing just one of your 4 wheels. And with that, Cheesecake was knocked out of the tournament. However, given all my wins in the losers bracket, I still took 4th place overall. As you saw in this final fight, my weapon didn't actually break, it just fell off.
The front fell off.
And oddly enough, the screws holding my weapon were still in the motor, which means that the entire TPU adapter must have pulled up past the screw heads. Probably gonna need some washers next time. If my weapon hadn't fallen off, I probably could have finished the fight with no damage, and the wheel I took off might have been enough to win a judge's decision. What I should have done is power my weapon down after taking off his wheel to protect myself from myself. But where's the fun in that? I still had time for one more fight, this time a grudge match with Toothache. Fortunately, this fight has sound, which is good because some really weird stuff happened.
Grudge match in 3, 2, 1, fight. I did that to the beat.
Turn to his weapon. Turn. Oh!
He gets on stick. He's stuck in it. You see it?
Yeah, but we did that to him.
The unstick stick. Round 2, go. There we go.
No, keep going, keep going. What happened?
He's right on the motor, right?
Push him. Well, no weapon? There you go.
30 seconds left.
The second time.
15 seconds. Nomad, I know you're up with Dulce. I know you're up for the round number 1 of the Ant Finals. And that is this match.
So yeah, if I can just keep my weapon from flying off, I should be golden. I did manage to get some good hits on him this time, but none of them were disabling. I'll get him one of these days, but not today. Oh yeah, and then I did a rumble. This was a 4-robot fight with 2 other Antweights and a big fat beetle weight who agreed not to spin up his weapon. This was another great way to test the limits of my design, and I also got some really good hits. I was able to outlast the other Antweights, and then, in my hubris, I attacked the beetle weight and this happened. Yep, that's what I get. Immovable object, meet stoppable force. Overall, I'm very happy with a 4th place finish given the opponents I had to fight, and I learned a lot of new ways my robot can break, all of which I can improve for next time.